is clearing your shirt, okay? And what you should do is take your time, okay? Don't rush it. So the first thing is, look at this. I have two layers. I have the sweatshirt and I have the t-shirt. So which means that right now, if I want to grab, I have to grab the both of them. If I miss one, then I'm gonna be in trouble, kind of. So when you dress up, specifically when you're gonna carry, make sure you dress up properly. So I'm gonna tuck my t-shirt inside to make sure my gun is gonna be clear, okay? Okay, clear. Here you go. You know, I don't print, I'm good. So the first exercise we're gonna do, just grab the shirt. That's all you gotta do. Grab the shirt and keep your hands up. That's it. You do so many times, you know, maybe 30 times. And then you're gonna lift up. Lift up. Lift. And then you're gonna lift and grab the gun, leave it there. That's it. Just this. One. 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 And then you go with the speed now. So you see I was doing it here. You see the problem when you do it more on the left side, which my gun is over here more on the right side. And that's what the issue was. And this is really important because you're going to discover things when you do it with the different closes. So I'm here. You see, it's not good enough because this can be cut here. You see, now I'm stuck. So watch this. This is what I'm going to grab. I'm going to cross grab. I'm going to cross grab. One, up. Now it's fully clear. So you see the difference between grabbing on my left side, my gun is on the right side. Watch what happened. You see, it's not clean. And few times it got cut. So watch this. One, up. Now we're gonna pull it out. So the first thing I want to make sure that there's no round. I mean, obviously if you're in the desert, you're okay, but it's better to make sure that the gun is empty at all time. So I'm gonna clear my gun. Magazine out. Racket, 1, 2, 3. Visual check, nothing in there. Press the trigger in a safe direction, and then empty magazine, I can insert it. I like to put the magazine because it gives me a little bit some weight. And sometimes when you have, when your magazine well is very short, sometimes the magazine gives you more support. So train the way you're gonna carry. So remember, cross draw, come back, check everything, and don't look at your holster when you bring it back. Really important, because you never know. You never know what could happen. You know, maybe somebody's gonna pop out. You gotta be ready to look and assess what's going on, okay? So watch the difference. If I'm doing this, 1, 2, I shoot, it's on pom-pom, and then I bring it back, and I know I'm safe, I look and I'm looking at my holster. What about if the guy pop out, you know, and shoot me? So it's really important to keep your eyes open and to make sure that you still scan the area. So which means looking at your holster when you re-holster it is a bad idea. I know some guys are gonna argue it. If you're at the range, so nobody's shooting at you, yeah, that's fine, of course. But if somebody shoots at you and you're in the middle of maybe a different country, you never know. Maybe his friend is over there. Maybe he has a gun, he didn't deploy his gun yet, but he's waiting to see what's going on. You know, you never know. So what I like to do is when I draw and something happened, I want to make sure that I still scan and I still look at it, you know. And then I can go on with my business. Really important to get used to that, okay? And then after, you're gonna surprise yourself. So you're gonna be walking, maybe you can have a ringer or something, you know, or maybe your friend can say, contact, and then contact. Turn around. Contact. And now we're going to be running. Contact. Running forward. Contact. All right, also, the way you're going to walk. So it's different when you train at the range or train at the gym, everything is flat, it's perfectly still. It's still, number one, and number two, it's so super flat. Here, you have bushes, you have rocks, you never know. Maybe you're going to fall back. So there's a way of moving. Be careful not to just to, so if the thread is over here, and if I'm turning, I don't know what's going on. So if I draw my weapon and I shoot, and I'm not sure, and I want to look back, I want to move this direction. Look at my hips. My hips will go in the direction I want to go. Watch the difference. If I want to go this way now, I got to turn my hips. If I don't turn my hips, look at what happened. Make sense? So your hips has to be extremely, be able to move left, right. Maybe a 360 will be good. So watch this. In executive protection, obviously, we have a principal. But watch, if you have a principal, you're talking to him, yeah, we have an issue, turning around. Now we have to draw with one hand, which most of the people don't do it. Don't train with it. And then we have to shoot pa 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 upside down, okay? So this is a type of training you need to do. You need to be very, very good with clearing your gun out of your clothes, whatever you're wearing. Really important. One hand, thumb. Put my hand in the back. That's a good exercise too. You can do this also, but because I turn it upside down, I'll be okay. But watch if I don't. Oh, sorry, I did it. Watch if I don't. It worked. But with some clothes, you know, sometimes it will get cut. So what I like to do is with one thumb up, and I shoot upside down because it's not going to be cut with, if I had a red dot, you know, the red dot is as tall as this. So which means it might be cut, you know, right there when I pull it. Even if I do this fast, one, look, he's going to drop it. See that? No matter what. And you can shoot this way also, huh? Ba-pam. And you recover. All right. So now let's put some round and shoot.